Define your genetic structure. Choose a genetic resilience. Choose your fur style. Pick your main color. Choose your detail color. Pick a class. Command Psy-Freak, Saboteur. Saboteur chosen. That'll work. Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads, but for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that...
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you. Your inner voice, to be precise. And
so glad you realize who you really are.
You can't contradict...
Because you can't...
But remember, this is just the beginning of the end.
Right is always right. Stories of death and the bodies left behind, a reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family, or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger. Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story. This time it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die. Now that's a flesh wound. Dead already. God! Strung up. The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death. But some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways. That paid off. Flash the slash. Watch you flex. Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight. That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it. The morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress, blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Tap hard. Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark Just a few moves left. Make them count. There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. The sound of spark metal going pew-pew. It's going to take a bit of puzzling. It's coming from behind that door. Just a few moves left. Make them count. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. There you go. The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. Cutting edge. A smart foe would leave now. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. He wants to thank you for taking
Mayani. Cantita duela bofo.
the
Muk bebo ugambun ang ugagad yebro bilia antuf.
It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciple...
Yo tulua tolomawanya kabobe farhi.
asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders... The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder. Somehow... The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to... You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. You have... Oh. One day, he says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Mooma comes looking. He lost you there for a while. The tree started to die when the end of days began. The genetic evolution. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters. You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see. Must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions.
That's a spark of light in you!
That's right.
You don't have to
Take it.
There's out of date again. He must have missed something important.
Ba lo yualu. Ol ba lo yualu. Tamuk gabamukta.
Regardless of who you choose, the Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Muk bebuk.
Out of
Tulua ba vulua. The water.
He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay it.
Kabobe fa iatu yao mawa. Yuba tuluwawa.
Regardless. Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be? It's a bridge. Just get over it. Chop, chop. Nice work. They've restroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began.